Now let's jump into Pennsylvania. Go ahead and overwrite it. And yeah, I'm not sure how long this was going to take, so I'm going to record this in its own. And then, if we can mix the two, perfect. If not, then oh well.
The only way to fly, right? Private. Away from the hubbub of the public. No prying eyes asking wordless questions I don't feel much like answering. Now, call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first. But we need to centralize our operations, and that's why I've chosen this location. Well, okay, I didn't choose it myself, but I was part of the process. I mean, I got the memo. The Appalachians have long been a place where people can kind of disappear, whether on their own or with the help of someone else. So, why not the dinosaurs?
Right? Alright, so let's see here. We're getting an...
Pull
we're
a few
getting a Carno.
strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms, and bang! Just like that, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running if we're gonna have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare bones are established. But before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you. Dr. Dua will be coordinating your activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the meatosauruses. Oh, wait. Arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by and ready to go. Just give the word.
George Lambert is an expert ranger who worked with us in the islands and is now with the DFW. He and Owen will deal with the dinosaurs, while we address the facilities.
There are a number of animals from your previous captures that will be coming your way soon. Delays are unacceptable.
How they
Understood.
talk a lot.
We'll start with the construction of animal enclosures.
We'll catch him, you keep him.
Okay, that's better. They really like to talk your ear off, don't they? I know they have a lot of important things to fill us in on, so I'm not complaining. Even though it might sound like I am. I am for sure not complaining, you guys. Alright, so let's go this way. Get to about right there. Why is it not snapping? Yeah, it's not lining up like it's supposed to. Oh well, I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. Alright, so let's put a fence on this. I'm gonna put it on the interior, out here. Next thing we're gonna do, since it's Carno's coming in, they didn't need a whole lot of trees. So clean up all of them. And don't worry, we're gonna add a couple. We're gonna add like some trees here, some trees there. We have a couple right here that'll be just fine. Mainly what they want is some sand. So let's go ahead and put some sand in. Now it doesn't have to be pretty. Again, this is just a tutorial, getting you accustomed to all the features of the game, so it doesn't have to be, amazing. I don't plan on making it look amazing. I do have some problems when it comes to, designing things. Do something like that.
Asset has been
1
collected.
and 2, and then from
We have
memory.
new arrivals that will need food and housing.
I'd also
Yep.
suggest keeping a close eye on these dinosaurs until
One.
they settle into their surroundings.
Lambert's right.
Two.
They've had a taste of the wild. Confinement may not sit well with them.
Okay. We make no assumptions and pay attention to all the details.
Good. Remember, just like us, the dinosaurs are always learning.
And you need to keep that in mind as you build another dinosaur habitat. Safety first, for them and us.
Yep.
Get it built, then get the dinosaurs into the new enclosure. That about cover it, Doc?
Perfectly.
And there we go. That should be enough. Keep everybody happy. Everything's powered, everything's running. Good to go. Now we just have to wait. So, let's Speed up time. This game seems to be a lot of a waiting game. It's a game of patience, you guys. So keep that in mind if you do decide to play this. Now, I want to say that the game is available on PlayStation Plus for free. Well, obviously, PlayStation Plus isn't free, but if you have PlayStation Plus, you can download the game. You know, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I do believe it was on PlayStation Plus, you know, like last year or something. So this is one of those games, if you have PlayStation and PlayStation Plus, that you can feel free to play along with me, especially if you're not too familiar with the game, but you love Jurassic World, or if you love dinosaurs. You know, this isn't going to be a Let's Play series. This is going to be me getting things out of the way and showing you all the cool stuff while we wait for the next series, which will be Jurassic World Evolution 3. Give me a minute. Okay, now we're going to start with the road. We've got an aloe incoming. Okay, so next thing we need to pause the game. Okay, so we can get everything squared away. Something like that. Get the fencing in. Now the aloe did want more space. No, sorry, it wanted more trees than its counterpart, the Carno. So we're going to give it more trees. And the way I like to set up my trees inside an enclosure is I like to put them around the perimeter, outside of the range of this. So I'll put some trees in here, and then I'll usually line the back fence, and then likewise the opposite corner where nothing can see the creatures. So that's all the space it needs. Let's get that squared away. Let's get our gate in place, the same spot as this one over here. Next, let's go ahead and remove the trees and reallocate them. Like I said, I like to remove them about like that, and then this way, and something about that. Okay? Something like that. Then we're going to reduce the size of the foliage, and we're going to bring it to about here. Leave a little space so that the ranger can get in and out. And then line this back section all the way across, just like so. Afterwards, let's get the water in place. A little pond here. I'll put like little lakes like such. Afterwards, meat source. Meat source. Sorry. Need that sand. Lots of sand. Carnivores love sand. Keep that in mind, you guys, when you're playing this game. If you're seeing that you're not succeeding as you should be, check to see if your carnivores have sand. It's pretty simple. Afterwards, hit start. As that should be all that we need. Just have to let it play out, build up, and then put the aloe in when it's completed. Oh, I'm sorry, that isn't it. So, place you here, enclosures.
I'm not sure I'll ever be fully comfortable at the park,
this,
but
that,
the
and the
lab
other,
coats
and
want to make
bam.
sure the dinosaurs are,
There we
so
go.
that's a job you should stay on top of.
So thankfully, the one way that I might be able to combine two of these videos is PlayStation Plus, or not PlayStation Plus, but PlayStation. It allows you to record up to a 60-minute video. However, I thought I saw in the Share Factory, which is the only editing software that PlayStation has. Honestly, I wish we had better one, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. If I want good editing, I'm just gonna have to buy a PC. But
The
yeah,
dinosaurs seem to be taking to their new surroundings. I want to make sure they are doing more than surviving, however.
I need to finish my sentence before I forget about it, lady. Sorry, doctor. But yeah, as I was saying, crap, I'm starting to forget what I was saying. Ah, the recording. Yes, sorry. My brain, it's fried half the time. Lots of stress and not enough sleep. But yeah, the timer. We can only record up to 60-minute videos. However, with the editing software that we have available to us, we can push out what I believe is a 75 to an 80-minute long video, maybe 85. I'm not sure if I was reading that right, but anyway, we can push out something a little bit longer than an hour, but that requires, really good timing. So I'm gonna try and finish this one as fast as possible, see if the two can meld together, and we'll be good to go. So let's get back into this, you guys.
We need the animals thriving. As I'm sure you understand, our research is more valuable when we have superior specimens in their optimal conditions. So I want you to get a science center built and operational. This means more scientists will be needed, so build a staff center as well. Ultimately, science is about the data we collect and analyze. Rubbish in, rubbish out. We want to avoid that at all costs. Especially when you consider the investment that has already been made in these dinosaurs. The CIA wants results, and we're going to get them. Period. Full stop. End of story.
All right, good stuff, lady. Yeah, we'll get them for you. All right, so for your control center, you just want to make a big old box. I like to enclose, well, we'll see how much more we need, but I like to enclose it all. The arrival point, the basic stuff's here. I like to enclose them all, like I said, in a basic box. That way I know where all my stuff is at. It also gives me enough room for everything. Generally. So let's put this here. There's the staff center. And now let's get this built too. I mean, these two go hand in hand. Okay, that's not even, so just try and get it as good as you can, I suppose. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can pull it back so it doesn't look like it's not even or anything. I do have a bit of an OCD issue with this, just because I want to have enough room for the path to upgrade later on. But again, this is just a tutorial, and we don't have to really worry about it too much. This one, I think we can squeeze it in over here. Okay, so turn this sideways, maybe fit two of them. Well, at the very least, we can get a bathroom. Or a bunker. Oh, a bunker fits perfectly. Okay. Paleo Medical Facility is the next thing we have to construct here. Which is right here, but we also... Do we have that? Yeah, we have that. Okay, so Operation Paleo Medical. And by do we have that, I meant the facility right here that I'm currently covering. And yes, we do have it. So let's put this over here. And then let's go to paths and get this all squared away. Like so. And that's more or less your command center.
Okay, Dr. Dua and that guy Finch must be getting pressure from above, because they want more animals rounded up. Check the expedition map and dispatch a remote capture team to a hotspot. I'll do what I can on my end.
All right, Owen. All right, let's see. What do we want to get? Go to incident alert, or yeah, let's go to incident alert right now. Insufficient. I need 0 out of 2 on that. Okay, so I need to go to my people really quickly, which I believe that was this one. The scientist. I have nobody. All right, so she's got a 10 on that logistics. Snag her up. Anytime you see a 10, pick it up. But also make sure to spread out your points. You want to have 1 10 towards logistics and 1 towards welfare, and I like to put 2 towards genetics, just because that's your research. So you want to have 2 that are high in that skill. If there's no 10, then you can pick up a 9. Feel free to do that. You can replace them later on. And there's our 9 for the welfare, and that concludes what we need. Don't need the 4th one. At least early on, you absolutely don't need them. Just to save yourself, that hourly income. We'll send him. Honestly, it's their job. So let's go ahead and send them.
Okay, the good news first. We've been achieving some success with our remote
Do some
capture
research.
teams, which means a steady supply of dinosaurs to our control center. Now that I like. Removing them from possible uncontrolled interaction with the general public is a 100% win in my book. Now to the bad news, which I always hate getting, but honestly, kind of enjoy giving.
Okay, get on with
These
it.
animals are arriving with an unknown disease, and we've got to get a
Lovely.
handle on it post-haste. That's management speak for PDQ, huh? Pretty
I know
damn
what
quick.
that means, Cabot.
Dr. Dua?
We can diagnose this disease with scans from our mobile veterinary unit. We'll get it under control before too long.
That's good. Let's get to work.
Okay, we got some Yankees coming in. We need to build a little enclosure for them. So what I'm gonna do is give me 2 minutes, game. Go ahead and pause the game. Honestly, I didn't need to tell them to give me 2 minutes, but I'll take the time. Okay. I'm going to build the first of 2 enclosures over here. And before we do that, make sure to grab your gallery, get it placed where it needs to go, which these are Yankees, but we might also have something else, so keep that in mind. You don't want to just have a small enclosure. Again, this is the tutorial, so we'll probably have several more animals thrown in there. Generally, I like to mix and match. If they have similar food types, I will stack them together. And I also do look for their likes, for friends. It's about that, and then, you know what, no. What I'm going to do is, no. Like that. Hold on. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down from this side like I did from the other side. That way I have the correct right angle. Break this little piece because I need to stretch it to about here, and then, nope, sorry, stretch it a little bit further to about there, and then cut it in. There we go. And then likewise put a gate over on this corner, and then we can start. Afterwards, make sure the path is connected, which it looks like it's not. Oh no, it is. Never mind. Go to the environment, go to the trees, remove whatever trees might be within the perimeter, and then just like everything else, let's go ahead and add some like right there on these corner edges, and then bring it in. Little touches here and there. Like so. Afterwards, water. Put some water
Assets in the air.
there. Put some water like over here. And I'll even put some water like right there. Okay. After this, go back up to here, get the ranger post assigned
Asset has been delivered.
to Ranger 1. And then another thing we can do is we can activate the mobile vet, and we can assign them to these,
Asset delivered.
like so. Let's go ahead and refill our supplies.
You have to understand something.
Go to research.
Owen and I signed on to this project because we want what is best for the dinosaurs. Not for them to be exploited or engineered, hacked and spliced and compromised.
They deserve a chance at life as much as any other living creature.
Honestly, perhaps even more, as the miracle of science gave them a second chance.
So, do the research, find the cure, and then...
Give me 1 second, just to get the food supplies down. It was ground leaf and ground fruit, which I think those are the same thing. That's ground fiber and ground fruit. No, they're not. Okay. Let me just make sure, honestly. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna need a little bit of this, like so, and then ground leaf, like so. Now, just to verify that it's all good,
let's use it.
play because they still have to
Dinosaurs
explore their
die.
pen a little bit.
Again, and listen, that's not going to happen.
Right, so I need some more ground. Hold on, let's see. Ground fruit. All right, ground leaf and ground fruit. Ground leaf, and then the ground fruit was right here. We could take away some of the trees. And then where are they at? Right here? All right, good to go. I think. Yeah, once they go discover the rest of the stuff over there, we'll be fine. Y'all need to spread out your territory. Increase assets rating to 3,000. Okay.
Dr. Dua, this is Lambert. I've just received word that you'd like us to increase our capture efforts. Can you confirm?
Yes, that's correct. We need to grow this facility, which means we need more animals. It's time to stress test our systems and make sure we're capable of managing both the science and our operations.
Understood. My teams are standing by. We still have a number of dinosaurs in the wild. Plenty of targets to bring in.
Assets. And yes, this will be an ongoing mission for us moving forward.
Now we're gonna get the baryonyx cage set up now. Whoa, how'd that happen? And let's move over here. Bring this down this way. And connect it all up. Ooh. Okay. There we go. And afterwards, just like on the other side, we're going to put our gate. Now the baryonyx, it wants sand and it wants plenty of water. So we're going to give it a ton of water. It wants fish. Ah, we only caught one. Yeah, we can send it now. Go for it. Environment, we're gonna swap everything to sand,
Transportation complete.
which they love. We gotta get an observation on the front, and then finally get this in place. I'm gonna put it like right about here. Ranger Team 1, add direct control. Over here to the medical unit, add direct task. And let's get the path worked on. I think I should be good just to do this. I mean, if it all works over on that other side. It does not. Ew. Okay, so we can do this. And then do that. And there we go. Resupply. Give me fuel. Give me food. And so that's the baryonyx. Expedition map. Let's see what else we have. I mean, that would be pretty useful. I think we need the Sinnohs. can't remember which one goes better with the Ankies, if it's the Toros. I think we could do the Toros, and at the very least we can knock them out if they don't agree with the Ankylodes. And since it's 5 of them, that should be enough to tip us into the 3K range. If not, oh well. Let's go ahead and get some research going. Why does it say new node? 1. I'm not seeing it. Whatever. Structures, what can we work on? Scientist training, let's get this completed. And that way nobody's just standing around idle. And again, we wait. And then after this, let's go ahead and get the next portion, squared away. So I'm probably going to put another observation right here. And let's get it hit with a road. No, they're going to have their own facility. It's going to be this one right here. Might as well. We have plenty of room here for everything to have its own cage. And if I end up finding more Ankies, I can always shuffle them back over there with the other Ankies. Gets that destroyed. Give me 2 minutes. I know I'm on 3 times, and that's why it's not done yet. Okay, and then we're gonna put the gate on this one, probably on this end right here. Right there. And then for trees, let's go ahead and get those squared away. A very thin line of them. All the way across. Like so. And again, give him some water. I'm going to put a couple sources.
Asset transportation in progress.
Pull one like right here. Pull one like over here. And like one right here. Afterwards, go back to enclosures. And again, get one of these in place. Wherever it'll go. Right there.
Asset has been transported.
Task. And add task. I'm not sure what they eat. I wish it would tell me in this first tab. Do they like Yankees? They do like Yankees. I mean, honestly, I could knock them out and drop them off over there. Yeah, he's making his rounds. He's about to come over here and take a look at these on this end. Oh crap! I needed to. Emergency shelters.
If the animals are panicking, you should be panicking.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, we have a bit of a problem, Houston. Direct control. I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. This way. Okay, I know where I'm at. I just got done checking out the Toros. Let's get on this outside. Fix these immediately. Then get on that inside so that the Yankees don't get killed by these things. And I was wrong. It only took us up to 2,300, not the 3,000 that I thought it was going to get us closer to. But that's fine. I'm going to take a look over here at these, get them healed up. Ground fiber. So let's just let's put some temporary ground fiber in here. Oh no, never mind. We're not going to be able to house these with the Yankees. The Yankees don't like ground fiber. Or actually, that ground fruit was also ground fiber. So once we get these healed, hookworms. Okay. Where's my ranger team? Need to repair that fence. There we go. Alright, next thing we're gonna do. I'm going to do the capture team. We're going to capture all 4 of these and move them in with the Yankees. Where's that 4th one? There you are. Yeah, we're going to move those in with the Yankees. And then I'm going to remove all the ground leaf. Multi-select. That's 2 of the 3. Or sorry, 2 of the 4. That's 3 of the 4. And the 4th one will be out any moment. Finalize. And move them in with their best friends, the Yankees.
Collecting
Number
asset.
1, number 2, number 3, and a number
Asset
4.
collection request received.
Let me make sure these guys are good over here. We're missing ground fiber, they're environmental. It's about the same as the Yankees, not too much of a requirement. We should be good. Oh, I almost forgot about this guy. He's not happy. He needs rocks. And lots of them. So let's start throwing rocks around everywhere. There. That should be enough rocks.
Asset transit.
Yeah, now he's going to chill out.
Asset being transported.
Let's take a look at the expedition team. What's next that we can work on? 2 Chasmosaurs. I know they don't like to get along. So, what's up here? The Sinnoh? Let's go for the Chasmos. And then after that, I can put another little thing over here for the next grouping, which is going to be a little bit bigger.
Delivery has
I'm just
been
trying to figure out how I
completed.
want to do this.
Confirming asset delivery.
How much room do I have? No, it won't fit over here. And it won't fit over here. I mean, it'll fit right here, though. Forget how much of this park I actually had to use. You know what? Just gonna put it over here. That's plenty of room.
Asset transportation
Back up
complete.
to
Asset
this.
delivery confirmed.
There we go. And then let's scooter on down to about there. And this is going to be for the Diplos, which require a heck of a lot more room. So we're going to start off with our basic 2, and then we're going to, instead of going 2 up, we're going to go 3 up. For significantly more room. The Diplos need it. And then afterwards, we're going to run it straight into this pen. Honestly, I was thinking about putting it over here and then just having, yeah. Let's get those Chasmos moved in.
Transportation underway.
Let's get this removed. As I am going to give it more room. Lots more room. Grab from this corner, bring it over to match, and square it off. That is a big area. Next, run this over here, and then put a gate on it.
Asset delivered.
Get rid of that, and we're going to run it to that corner. Then we're going to put a gate on it. And for this one, we're going to add this guy right smack dab in the middle of the entire facility. And we're also going to have to make a new ranger team. So, facilities. Nope, sorry. Response facility. And one extra paleo medical. We'll put the paleo medical over here. Okay. And then I'm going to use response facility 3 as soon as it's done to tag that. Ranger team 2, add task. Done. Alright, I think I have to be over here. And then, there we go. Add task. That one. What is it like? Ceratosaurs and ankle. Oh, can I put this over here with this? Let's see, where are they? Those are ceratosaurs, right? No. Ceratopsoid. Yeah. Ankyloid. Let me see, what was this again? Oh, I can move it over there with that one. Alright, so, where was it? This one. No. Ah, this one. Capture team. Add task. Put you to sleep. I'm gonna move it over here. Did it even move with finding this? Oh well. Alright, so next thing we're gonna go after is the Diplo, like I said, if I can find it. That's the Brachy, which I mean we can do that one too. But the Diplocalus, we're gonna knock out 3 of these. Hopefully. And we're gonna throw them over here. Grab this, move it over.
En route to pick up the asset.
and then pay close attention. I think I'm also going to go grab those Dianos. If the Chasmosaur can hang out over here perfectly fine, I think I'll go for those. And that should take care of all of that. Let me look at research. We got something here I can work on. Cheaper construction? Well, I've already got it done. Oh well. And unfortunately, we can only send one expedition at a time.
Transporting asset.
But I do know that these creatures, they're going to want forest. But first, let's go ahead and clear out the interior. And then we'll surround it with forest. Except for right about here, where I'm going to put another observation deck. Because it needs one.
Delivery has been completed.
And run it all the way over. Now I really hope that these are going to get along. Uh-oh, its comfort's dropping. Ground fiber. Okay, so environment. We need more ground fiber. I'm going to sacrifice this grouping of trees for some ground fiber. Just to get its comfort back up to 100. Next, we're going to find the Chasmo. It's missing forest. How much forest? Man, it's balancing act. Okay. So we're going to grab this. And I'm going to stretch the pen out just a little bit further. And I'm going to make this all forest. Just so that they can be content. There, forest. What are you missing? Open space, okay. Environment. A place with no trees, because we literally just created a massive spot. So let's go ahead and clear that out. And there we go. Diplocalus now. We got all three. Transport dino. I want them here. 1, 2, and 3. Now back over here. Anti-spine. They'll be content once they find out that there's more trees over there. And they need to go over and discover it, please.
Delivery complete.
If not, I'm just gonna put one to sleep.
Confirming asset delivery.
Like so.
Asset has been delivered.
If they're missing forest, I'll force them to have forest. And to do that, you just knock one out and shove it over here.
Okay. We're making progress. But
And
there's always more to
shove
be
it over
done.
here.
For you, anyway. Take this next
That way
objective,
it'll
for example.
force the expansion of their territory. Alright, next. I need to get a check on these guys. So, where is my... Why aren't you moving out? Okay, I already ruined my car. Cool, sweet. how to check these.
Asset has been collected.
Oh, like this. Alright, so what am I missing? Tall fruit. That is very easy to take care of. I'm gonna mix it up. You know what? Nah.
Asset transported.
And then a water source over here. A water source over here. And we're gonna move the foliage right down the middle. To give them room to walk around. Frostbite? What the heck? Not enough tall fruit. Everything else is good though. And that's mission complete. So don't have to worry about all that. So hopefully I'll have enough time to stitch these two videos together. If not, I'll just have to do a, well, I'm going to stitch them together. I'll just have to do a little bit of editing if I don't have any, if I don't have enough time. But thank you guys for tuning in. We took care of 2 objectives here this video. So again, thank you guys for coming through. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button for me, please. I don't like saying this often just because, you know, I don't like making people feel like they have to hit the subscribe button. But if you did enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. I am trying to grow a channel here. If you didn't, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to hurt my feelings, okay? If you'd like to see something in the future, let me know in the comments. If you think I can do better at something, please let me know in the comments. I'm always up for criticism. I'm ex-military, so I have very, very, very thick skin. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys. Walk around. Frostbite? What the heck? Not enough tall fruit. Everything else is good though. And that's mission complete. So don't have to worry about all that. So hopefully I'll have enough time to stitch these two videos together. If not, I'll just have to do a, well, I'm going to stitch them together. I'll just have to do a little bit of editing if I don't have any, if I don't have enough time. But thank you guys for tuning in. We took care of 2 objectives here this video. So again, thank you guys for coming through. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button for me, please. I don't like saying this often just because, you know, I don't like making people feel like they have to hit the subscribe button. But if you did enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. I am trying to grow a channel here. If you didn't, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to hurt my feelings, okay? If you'd like to see something in the future, let me know in the comments. If you think I can do better at something, please let me know in the comments. I'm always up for criticism. I'm ex-military, so I have very, very, very thick skin. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.
This is what we'd hoped to accomplish on Isla Nublar. A place where the dinosaurs could finally thrive. Minus the volcano. Obviously.
That's a pretty big minus.
I think we can all be proud of what we've accomplished here.
But
But what?
I can hear it in your voice.
Okay. I'm just wondering what Dua is really up to. I don't buy all her saving the future by controlling the past talk.
Yeah, Lambert mentioned that some of the animals were being moved to an undisclosed location. He wouldn't say, or maybe he didn't know who was taking delivery, but It wasn't the DFW,
A third party?
and you and I are not invited.